I'm still setting up. If anybody's there, I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay. Trying to get all my chat thingies in there, and I think I'm done. It's crazy. It is just crazy. Okay. I didn't think I was going to have any flowers today, but I did. For your friends. You sent me a message about that, and I am doing that. Let's see. Oh shoot, let's see, wait a minute. Can't. I have to be able to read it because I have cataracts. Isn't that wonderful? Cataracts, and I'm trying to do this with Misha Bera for Harav Steinsaltz, okay? hang on for a second. Let me get that in there. Harav. Steinsaltz. Okay, got it. And Amy sent me some from last week that she had too. But these are not Misha Beraku, they're for yard site. Okay, Hine Matov. I can't see all the chat stuff on it. Let me see, wait a minute, maybe I can fix this somehow. Yes. Hang in there, I'm working on this. Okay, now hang on, and I've got don't need to see me, but I do need to see the book. And most of it I have by memory anyway, so. Okay, Hine Matov. Whoops. Hine Matov Manai, Shevet Kulanu Yachad. Hine Matov Manai, Shevet Kulanu Yachad. The Baruch. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorak. Baruch Adonai HaMevorak Leolam Va'ed. Praised are you. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Your love has embraced us always, in wilderness, in promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day, your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day, in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah sustains, reflects your love. Steph is here. Shalom and welcome. Thank you. The Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words which I command you on this day, you shall take to heart. Teach them diligently to your children, and speak of them in your home and wherever you go. In your home and away, night and day. Speak of them in your home and wherever you go. I can't read because it's just too blurry. Night and day. Bind them as a sign upon your hand and as a reminder above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your homes and upon your gates. Then you shall remember and do all my mitzvot, and be holy before your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem emet. Adonai our God is truth. And I got your message, Donna. Yes, I will say Amisha Berach for Paul. Absolutely, thank you. And thank you, Rabbi. Okay, the Micha Mocha. Mika Mocha, my Limado. like you, Adonai, among all that is worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? O God, you are a consolation to your creatures, for in moments of forgetting we but call to mind your care, and we are comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Ma Tov. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukkot shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Praised are you, Adonai, who spread the shelter of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Amy is here. She's on I think on another Facebook site. There's a bunch of them. So, and you brought your pony. Good. I didn't put my pony up there. My unicorn behind me this morning, but he's looking at me from over there. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, ve'almad yivrak hirutei ve'amlik malchutei, ve'kayikon uv'yom ekon uv'chayed kol beit Yisrael, bagala uv'izman kariv, v'meru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarak le'alam ul'al me'amaya, yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shemei kodesha b'richu, le'ela min kol birkata v'shirata, tushbekata v'nekemata, damiran be'alma v'meru amen. And Amy is here. She's on our site now. Okay. The Avot, the Amida. Adonai, sifetai tiftachu fi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips, and my mouth will declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, ve'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rakel, ve'Elohei Leah, ha'el ha'gadol ha'gibor ve'hanora, el elyon, gomel chasadim tovim, ve'konei ha'kol, v'zocher chasdei avot ve'imahot, u'mevii geula livnei bneihem, leman shemo be'ava, melech ozer u'moshia u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayei hakol, atah rav lehoshia, morid hatal. Mechakel chaim v'chesed, mechayei hakol b'rakamim rabim, somech nofelim ורופא חולים, ומכיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו עולים. Baruch atah Adonai mekayeh hakol. Yes, Amy, I see you. Please take a moment now for yourself, for your own prayer, from your heart. Oh, say shalom imroma, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imeru amen. Yitkadav yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'amadi v'rakirutei ve'amlik malchutei, v'chayichon v'yomechon v'chayei kol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lamei amaya yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipav v'yitrobam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalel v'yitalal shemei kedisha b'richu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nekemata damiran be'alma v'imeru amen. Titkabal tzaloton uvoton dechol Yisrael, kodam avuhon divishmaya v'imru amen. Yehei shalom Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. I'm not going to do a Torah reading today because I didn't look at it and it's a little more difficult than, or like when I looked at it finally. It's a little rough edges and it's kind of long too. The Parsha this week, however, is Ekev, which translates as because. It is also, well, I'll get into that in a minute. Moses continues his closing address. It takes him, I think, 39 days, something like that, to address the people before he dies and turns everything over to Joshua. Continues his closing address to the children of Israel, promising that if they will fulfill the commandments, the mitzvot of the Torah, they will prosper in the land they're about to conquer and settle in keeping with God's promise to their forefathers. They have been trudging around the wilderness now for 40 years altogether. 2 years were spent at Mount Sinai in preparing for the entry, and then they blew it, so then they had to spend another 38 years. Moses also rebukes them for their failings in their first generation as a people, recalling their worship of the golden calf, the rebellion of Korach, the sin of the spies, their angering of God in various places, and he says, you have been rebellious against God. He says, since the day I knew you. But he also speaks of God's forgiveness of their sins and the second tablets, which God inscribed and gave to them following their repentance and their promises to follow the mitzvot. There are 40 years in the desert, says Moses to the people, during which God sustained them with daily manna from heaven, was to teach them that man does not live by bread alone, but by the utterances of God's mouth does man live. Moses describes the land that they are about to enter, because in the last Parsha, he pleaded with God to enter the land. God said no, but climb up to Mount Pisgah and I will show it to you. And he literally gives him a vision of everything that the land has to offer. Everything, the future, everything. Flowing with milk and honey, blessed with the 7 kinds of species of vegetables and fruits. Wheat, barley, grapes, figs, pomegranates, olive oil, and dates. 7. And the place that is the focus of God's providence of his world. He commands them to destroy all idols of the land's former masters. He says to be careful, to be wary, that they become haughty, because they can, and they do. They begin to believe, hey, you know, I did all this, I've gotten all this wealth, my power, and it's all by me, and not by God. Wrong. There's a key passage in the Parsha, and Rabbi Eliakim Schwartz mentioned it a few moments ago, the Shema. It is the second chapter of, if you will, of the Shema, the second part of the Shema, which repeats the fundamental mitzvot that are enumerated in Shema's first chapter. It describes all the rewards of fulfilling God's commandments and the adverse results, famine and exile, if they neglect. It is also the source of the precept of prayer. And it includes a reference to the resurrection of the dead in the Messianic age. The Reform movement doesn't just say dead, it says, the Reform movement says dead and living, basically hakol, instead of metim. In my prayer book, I have included both words, and whichever one you believe is right, that's fine. And that's all I'm going to talk about today. I will myself be back what do you call it? Reformed, not from Sim Shalom to my Shabbat Shalom Live tomorrow night at 6, which is 6 o'clock Pacific time, which would be 9 o'clock on the East Coast. And I do Saturday services with the Torah reading and on Shabbat Shalom Live. But watch Rabbi Blaine first, because he's my guy. So, Shalom, and we'll go on to the Aleinu. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתגעים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. We rise to our duty to praise the Master of all, to acclaim the Creator. We rise. I can't read it. I'm sorry. And I'll just go on to the song. V'ne'mar. Prayer for the sick, and my list includes, and you can write in your names either on the Sing Shalom side, Steph, or all you guys on the Facebook page that I can see. We're saying Misha Barak for Harav Steinsaltz, Moshe Yaakov Herschel, Hakol Ben Frimet, Shiron Ben Sarah, Menachem Ben Menashe, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Paul Lichtman, all COVID-19 victims, including my friend Yankee Stein, who I think may be here listening, who is recovering from COVID. Amy Handley, Amy's friends Nicholas and Priscilla, Bat Yamalka Bat Perel Chaya, Alan Bennett, Rabbi Adele Plotkin, Roland and Judy Hansen, Shendel Bat Sharon and Hannah Bat Shendel, Dana Glazer, Patty, Jack Ben Zeidel, Nina Bat Betty, Paula Bat Rose, Ruth Bader Ginsburg again, B. Bat Ella, and Eric Ben Maggie. And Steph is saying yahrzeit for your sister's cat, Maisie, and for the Hare family. And we're also praying for Roxanne Blumen and Dawn Alnut. Thank you. don't know if there's any over here. I think I'm going to see if I need to scroll. Yeah, oh boy, do I ever. And Ellen Rose is here. Hi. Shalom. And Ellen, you're saying yahrzeit, not yahrzeit, you're saying Misha Berach for Ulla, Ginny Bat Guana, Paula Bat Rose, Eric Ben Maggie, I think I mentioned those, okay. Dawn, Pam, Hazel, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, me and Mr. Bob, okay, thank you. Joanne, David, Betty, and Alan Bennett. All those suffering physically and emotionally. Absolutely. I have to have surgery on my eyes. Yes, I said you actually, Roland. Judy and you. Roland and Judy, okay. Judy Rosenberg Hansen and Roland Hansen, Lewis Hansen. Oops, the wrong thing here. Okay, and now the Mourner's Kaddish. And Amy gave me some names earlier this week. Beverly Edinson, Beverly Fletcher. We're still saying Kaddish for Representative John Lewis and for Stephen Kivett, Carol Blaine's brother. COVID-19 victims, I think we're now at 158,000 people who have died just in our country. And well over 500,000 worldwide. All victims of racial injustice. And if you are observing yahrzeit or in mourning, you can write in the names, and let me check and see if you've got any over here. See. And you probably do. Oh, you gotta get your cataracts done too, huh? Well, I hear it's a piece of cake, so at least according to everybody that's had it done. Okay, we are saying yahrzeit also for Jerome Wagner and Roxanne Blumen. Thank you. Please join me. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabah, ve'alma divrach ilutei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chaye dekol beit Yisrael, v'agala u'v'yisman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shemei rabah mevarach le'alam u'lalmei almaya. Amy is also saying Kaddish for Isaiah Davbir Meyer Ben Glika. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kudisha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiram be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Ose shalom b'mamav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. And I'm going to close with the song I did last Sunday. It's one of my favorite songs, and I don't do it very often because it was originally written for a bar mitzvah, and that's what last Sunday was. I sang it for Troy Zeiner's bar mitzvah, and it's called The World of Your Dreams, and I love it. Let me take my capo off because I don't need it for this. It's a lovely song no matter what, but it's... Hey, that's pretty cool. You have 20/20 and one, at least one? Great. I would love to have... I have astigmatism too, so I'm limited in the contacts that I can wear. These are the contacts that fit me, but they're not very good right now. The glasses are marginally better, so I'll wear glasses for the next couple of weeks until I get my new ones. And they have to give me a sample pair of contacts, so I won't have contacts for a while. May your eyes shine with the light of Torah, and your face be radiant as the brightness of the sky. May your lips speak words for joining me this evening. And watch Rabbi Blaine tomorrow. And if you want to watch my services, you may do that as well. Just look for Shabbat Shalom Live. And thanks again. Love all of you.